David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Ducks will kick it away to start. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Genty. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. That's reeled in. It's Genty. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Genty. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Dances away from one. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll keep it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. Here it is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. Give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Coming up, fourth down.
They'll play it safe and try for 3.
On the field goal.
Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He'll bring it out. It's James. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Unloads to the right. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And the center just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing a turnover.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Quarterback checking off. From the gun. They're working that left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's James. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. Tackled after picking up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect. And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
To the ground with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Ferguson. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Coming after him. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. Another ball is knocked free. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff coverage, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. The ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Flushed out of the pocket. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Open runway ahead. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cut.
Touchdown, Ducks! They take the lead with the 6. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. From inside the 15, here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Right back to it. Running with power. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional, and they're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the wideout. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him, and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play there inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Broncos are flying down the field. looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
5 yards on the play. That's the end of the first quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 14, Boise State 10.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He wants it all. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take this over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oregon! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Ready to try the point after. Back to throw. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
That keeps the score. Oregon 20.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
set to advance on the football.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Will take over 1st and 10.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leader.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Broncos!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
Trying to punch it in. Dives into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're sending out the regular kickoff unit. I know they have 1 timeout left, but you got to go onside kick here. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Makes a move. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this to...
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Boise State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's James. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Finds his man and they convert. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
They'll give it to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. A third and long coming up here. Quarterback checking the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man. It's Genty. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout, Oregon.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The Broncos send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Going up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And this defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Brought down after the pick, and time has run out. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives